With Bendy and the Ink Machine and its endgame supposedly ending in almost a month now, let's talk Bendy and the Ink Machine, Chapter 5. It has been a long time coming. Bendy and the Ink Machine started production in December of 2016, and from then on has garnered 4 chapters, many updates, and most importantly, a fan base following development of the game. The final chapter of Bendy and the Ink Machine, Chapter 5, is going to be releasing on October 26th, just in time for Halloween. And with October 26th being almost a month away, it got me thinking, how is the Meatly Games and Kindly Beast going to end off this game? Well, today I have 3 things that you can expect to see in Bendy Chapter 5. Let's get this list started. Number 1, Sammy Lawrence returns. Sammy Lawrence was a character found in Bendy Chapter 2. And only Bendy Chapter 2. Well, you see, at the end of Bendy Chapter 2, he supposedly died to Bendy himself. But, as a secret in Chapter 3 shows, he's still alive. He didn't die from the attack. In a voice clip in Chapter 3, you can hear him say,
"We've all been waiting, but now he will set us free."
So, as you heard in that voice clip, Sammy Lawrence is alive and well. He's living in the walls. He never died to Bendy. He never met his demise. Well, what does this mean? I believe he appears in Chapter 5. He could appear and help Henry, Tom, and Allison fight off Bendy. He could sacrifice himself. Or maybe he just doesn't appear at all, as this is just pure speculation. Sammy, come back, please. Number 2, Tom and Allison die. Allison Angel and Tom the Wolf have very minor roles in the story thus far, only showing up as cliffhangers at the end of Chapter 4. But they appear to be allies. A common flaw in storytelling is adding characters too far late into the story. You can't build up an entire cast of characters beforehand and then add 2 characters that are just going to save the day at the end, that we never saw coming. It just doesn't work like that. So, what am I getting at? Well, I believe we're going to go quite close to Allison and Tom throughout Chapter 5. I think we're going to do little tiny missions with them and, maybe we'll even speak to them and get to know them some more. Maybe we'll find out that they're actually voice actors Allison Pendle and Thomas Connor. But I don't think they're going to make it out of the studio alive. I think that they're going to sacrifice themselves to save Henry and maybe even the lost ones. I said previously that you don't add 2 characters that are magically going to save the day this late in the story. It just doesn't work like that. It's just bad storytelling. Now, it very well could go like that, but I think a more reasonable approach is that they eventually sacrifice themselves to save everyone. Number 3, a new monster. Now, for this segment, I'm going to show you a clip from the Chapter 5 reveal trailer, and I want you to look very closely at the background. Here it is. I'll play it again, but slow it down. Now, if you didn't see it the first 2 times, there's actually a creature behind Piper. Now, this appears to be a brand new creature, but I have a couple theories on what it could be. My first theory is that this is actually the projectionist, but in a new withered form, as it were. Now, the reason I think this is the projectionist is, if you look very closely, you can see what appear to be wires hanging off of its back, just like the projectionist. Now, I could see the projectionist appearing as like a decapitated projectionist because Bendy took its head off. It can't see anything. So I could see a stealthy section where we have to move very quietly so that the projectionist doesn't hear us. Thank you all for watching the first part of this Bendy Chapter 5 prediction series. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers. I cannot thank you all enough. I am going to be in tears when we hit it. I really will. So, I'll see you all tomorrow for part 2. Be sure to subscribe and thank you!